Hey there, friend. Welcome back. I hope you're doing all right. Glad to see you again. And if we're just meeting for the first time, there. I'm Queen. Welcome in. Make yourself comfortable. We're just gonna chillax for a little bit in the beautiful, beautiful world of Middle Earth. If you haven't seen this series yet, this is Celeuntiel. She is a regular elf minstrel. I think she's absolutely gorgeous, and she's been really fun to play. I haven't played a minstrel in so long, and I'm really glad I decided to start a fresh one and revisit the class. We've been questing through Ered Luin, and the Spring Festival has started, but I don't think we're going to touch it just yet. I do want to try to get a mount soon, but we will see about that. There should be a way for me to get a mount now, but I think I may have to go to Mossword, not gonna lie. I may have to go to Mossword. I'm remembering this now. Oh dear. Alrighty. Let's do a couple more of these fun little quests. I didn't need anything. No? No, 3C is good. Getting late here and I'm getting a little bit eepy, so I'm gonna try to not be too boring. Although it has, these videos have really become just like a chill, relax. I don't really make too many jokes. We're just hanging out. Me and you. Vibing. Giving you something to listen to. Possibly to wind down with. As I am trying to be nice and chill and relaxed. And I hope you enjoy my company this way. I've honestly been enjoying making these videos. It's been very soothing, very relaxing, very good for practicing my more relaxed and composed side, because usually for streams they end up so chaotic and I spend most of the time just trying to bounce off of chat, you know? So instead of honing my craft of using my voice, I mostly spend the time screaming about how everyone's talking about milk or something else that's too cursed to bring up here. Very mindful, very demure, very relaxed, very peaceful. Take a nap, good sir. I don't even have good gear on this character yet. She's actually quite poorly dressed. You're never fully dressed without a smile. Of course, that's what I think of. And now that reminds me of Alistair telling Charlie to always smile. What am I looking for in here? Wait, what am I looking for in here? Perhaps I've gone the wrong way. Perhaps I really did need to kill the guy out here. This guy. No. There's another guy. But there's a guy. There's a guy. Is it this guy? Do you have the bow I want? Oh, yes he does. There we go. We did it. I knew it was that guy. And yet I doubted myself. And so I went in there because I was like, wait. The quest thingy shows over there. So then I followed the quest thingy. Turns out I need to remember to trust myself. Wow. Who'da thunk? And maybe you too. Maybe you also need to trust yourself. I believe in you. You know more innately than you realize, and that's a wonderful thing. Trusting your gut on things is very important. I've been learning that all over again lately. Not gonna lie. If something looks like a fish and smells like a fish and swims like a fish, then you know it's probably a fish. And sometimes you just need to trust yourself. And you don't need to make any big declarations. You don't have to make any drastic changes. You just need to trust that you do know what's best for yourself. And you do know what you need. And that's important to you. And that's important for your safety and sanity. And you'll need to stick to those. I'm not going to go into too many details or share names on what I've been going through, but there's definitely been some stuff recently where I'm like, oh yeah. If I just trust my gut, it saves me so much headache. It saves me so much sorrow if I just believe myself the first time. You recovered this bow from Starketh. You have my thanks, Celeuntiel. I have not much but my name, so my name is precious to me. I could not have lived with the shame of dishonoring Pengleir's princely gift.
I don't know if you can help me.
I've been thinking, Celeuntiel, after the trouble with Starketh over the bow, I don't believe I am worthy of it, especially since I could not even hold on to it. Please go back to Pengleir and explain why I can't accept his bow. He may still be at Dweland at the south of Gondomon. I am a disappointment to my own folk and to the honor of Pellingeir's gift. Aww. See, we gotta believe in ourselves, guys. If someone gives you something that they believe you worthy of, it is not your place to argue that. If you are given something that feels above your station, if it feels like it is too good to be yours, do not question that person. And do not ask them why me. Because I'm sure they've already thought about it. They've already made their decision. And that decision was you. And so even if you don't feel worthy, and even if you don't think that this is something that you should have, they've already decided. They already think you are. And maybe you need to open your eyes and see that they see something you don't. Maybe, just maybe, they can see into something. They see a spark, they see a light. They see goodness in you. They see potential, they see progress. And clarifying questions, I suppose, are acceptable. Why do you think that about me? What about my behavior is? What about what I've done sparked this confidence? And maybe they won't be able to put that into words right away, but If someone trusts you with something precious, then take it as a gift. It is not to be squandered, but it is not your place to doubt your worthiness. You have been deemed worthy. On that balcony. That was a nice uplifting little speech. All y'all starved for affection. If you need to hear it today, you are doing a good job. And if you're doing your best, and even if your best doesn't feel like enough, that's okay. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be trying. Here's Penglir.
How can I be
He feels unworthy. Did Clerient think that I would give my bow to him upon a whim? I did not give my bow idly to the first man I met.
Stay a moment.
Clerient bears the blood of the Rangers of the North, and the name of a great hero is amongst his forebears, a man I was proud to call my friend and companion. Perhaps Clerient is young as men count the years, but all men are young by my count. In ages past, I honored my fallen companion with a sword placed at his grave amongst the mounds of the Yadain. It may be that the sword can yet be found in that place. It bears the motto of Velian, or elf friend, in the tongue of men. Perhaps you can find the sword, and that will convince young Clerient not to spurn my gift. See, I told you. He thought it through, and it was very important. He knew his great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. And that was important to him.
Perwethien, may I help you?
It was very important to him. Do we have loot some more things? See what we got. Sell some things. Plus a little bit of money. I'm not gonna hit sell all. Ain't nobody got time for that. Can I buy anything?
Perwethien, may I help you?
No, not you. You're a medium armor smith. My bad. One-handed weaponsmith. Can I get...
Is there aught which you need?
Five, 6. Okay, I don't think you have really any. Will help me right now. Light armor smith.
What do you need?
Oh, 32 armor. 5. Do I have... Wearing Ered Luin's garden gloves. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I have too much work with here. This is more armor. Let's see. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Well, what's next? Oh, heading back over here. I think we have a bunch of quests to go get in Gondomon. Gondo. Hi, Gondo. If you're watching this. If you're not Gondo, I'm sorry. Zoe! Zoe! Maybe that's what these videos could be. Gentle affirmations.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Gentle affirmations with Queen. Lotro and life advice. I don't usually think I am that smart or know that much about the universe, and then sometimes I remember that, oh yeah, a lot of times I'm not the lowest common denominator in the room. I must use my room temperature IQ for good. This horse is really pretty. I love this gray. Ooh, I didn't talk about what I made for dinner last recording. So I made pork and rice, and I do like a little homemade, I want to say Asian inspired sauce, like kind of teriyaki-ish, but it's not quite teriyaki. I'm missing a few ingredients. But it was very yummy. I tend to get my grocery store tends to have pork tenderloins on sale like every other week, so I tend to get those. And so we eat a lot of pork in this house just because it's so much cheaper than a lot of other things. And I've also taken to getting frozen ground turkey or tacos instead of ground beef, because it is a third of the price and you're going to coat it in spices anyways. You're not really going to notice the difference between the beef and the turkey. Obviously there's a difference, don't come at me. But for tacos specifically, I've noticed that's a pretty good spot to swap those out, and instead of spending $6 on a singular pound of lean ground beef, you just spend $2.50 on a pound of ground turkey, and voila. Done. Handled. And because you're putting so many spices on it, it ends up being really good, you know? I know if you're particular and don't like turkey, that might not work for you, but for me, it's worked pretty well. The wind coming down from the mountains makes my bones ache year-round, but even in the younger centuries feel the chill when the days grow short. We could use more pelts to make blankets and clothing in preparation for the coming winter. There's no shortage of wolves prowling in the wilds, especially to the west. I expect you'll have no difficulty obtaining some furs for me. Wolves are vile creatures, but at least their fur is warm. The hunters who have been flying the forest north of Gondomar have come to me with stories of being threatened or even attacked by those backstabbing, door-hand brigands. If you are of a mind to lend us a hand, you would head out there and deal with the treacherous Thinbeards. They need to learn not to meddle with the hunters of Gondomar. The Doorhands have built a small camp to the north of here, in the hills somewhere. You'll find plenty of heads to break there, I'll warrant. Oh dear, that's violent, sir. Is violence ever truly the answer?
Welcome.
Hello, Goffy. Fortuitous, you say? Large word for a small man. Our huntsmen are skilled, but this year's hunt has proven particularly difficult. What with the cold and the wretched door-hands, I have found myself short of supplies for the coming winter. You can help us by bringing in some bear meat. There's plenty of bears in the wilds around Gondomar, especially to the north. We'll preserve and store the meat for the coming months. What do you have, sir? Oh, another housing broker. Okay, not you. I don't want your... No offense, good sir, but I do not wish to speak with you. Tell me, where is Gandalf? I've much desire to speak with him. Askil. Stranger, please tarry and hear my plea. My brother Gelir Goldentongue was a great warrior. Curse my treacherous tongue. I should say he is a great warrior, but I fear for his life. Though he is a doughty fighter, Gelir longs for peace. Even against the advice of our elders in Thorn's Hall, he felt there must be some way to come to some sort of understanding with the Dorhuns. So he and some companions set out for the great Dorhun encampment north of Gondomon. I think he went to the westernmost of the camps, the larger one. He did not return from his mission. Please seek him out, and if he is slain, return to me with the news so we may seek our revenge on his murderers. You will know my brother easily by his gleaming shield. It is a great heirloom of our family. The sundered shield. That's right, you go find the shield and it's broken. Very sad. Very sad. Dowie! Dowie! You know what's a meat I haven't had in a long time? Shrimp. I'm suddenly thinking about shrimp. And if you're now hungry after watching this video, even though it was supposed to have nothing to do with cooking, I am a hobbit, and a hobbit will talk about food. So I kind of want to apologize, but also I kind of won't apologize. Welcome to my channel. I will talk about food, and that is a threat. And a promise. Dorhan warriors. Also, we didn't check the map. Why is everything white? Ugh. We want this one, I just don't want it. All be the same color. Okay, it's a little better. Now things are actually coming through in colors. I don't need the bats for anything, no. I was supposed to get wolves, though. The wolves were south. But I'm already north. Teddy bear. There we go. Let's catch us a teddy bear. Num num num. I have eaten bear meat once, actually. It was canned, so that was interesting. And we basically made like stroganoff with it. So not gonna lie, it was all right. It was all right. That's when I was in Alaska. I've eaten a couple of random types of meat. Don't make the joke. You know what? You made the joke. I know you're thinking it. I know you're thinking it. Ay. I think the weirdest one is probably llama. A llama? He's supposed to be dead. Ooh, ding. Destination Breland. Well, we'll go there eventually. Ding, level 13. Awesome. Yay. Well, on that note, that sounds like a great time to wrap this up as we are hitting our time. I don't want these to end up being too long, so I will wrap this up now. But thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, I appreciate you. And take care. Do your best. Believe in yourself. You got this. You're probably doing a lot better than you think you are. Alrighty, friends. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.